Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the training session guide of Extra Playout. Now we are going to be doing a multi-part series, just like how we did back in 2022. 2023 with Xtra.Audio. So we're gonna begin right now with the beginning. So this is the sign in screen right here. So essentially, the sign in screen is where you sign in, right? So you click continue with SSO, and then you of course sign in, and you have options, and you can either sign in with either your email or the other options that you have, right? So now once you log in, you get greeted to this screen. Now the project names will be different for you, but essentially if you are invited to join a project, you will get, example, you are one of our jockeys, you will get a little reminder here asking to join. And if you accept, then you accept. Now, this create project button is essentially useless if you don't have like proper proper rights to make a station on the platform, because this is like a um, invite only software, and only the staff members of the companies who are allowed on the software currently get the credits to go in the software. So I own 3 projects because these are all my companies, right? All the stations. So let's go here. And once you're in here, by the way, we're going to start with um, media right now on this episode. So the first thing you are greeted with is overview, team, settings, API, stations, media, and triggers. Now, these sidebars, all of these show up for me because I am the super admin and the owner of the project. So in your case, you might only have access to one station, or maybe not all of these settings. If you're a jockey, you will definitely not be able to access any of these settings here because these are high-end ones. And then, but for purpose of this video, we will train you. Let's say you are a media music director, then you will use this specific episode to learn. So all of the media is in one library per project. So this is essentially very good because if you are a radio station company, media company, you want to share music, beds, advertisements, promos with all of your stations, because that is what the real stations do in the real world. They don't, but then they filter it later down the road, which we'll talk about in the next episodes. So this is your playlist, right? This is your media library. So library, your media tab, you can go to all your media, sort it, even sort it, etc. Hide columns, make a new column, something like that. And then if you click on these little boxes here, you can have settings, download the song, add it to another playlist, or edit the song, or delete it, or cancel. You don't want to edit it anymore, you can cancel that mode. So let's move on to our next setting. Is called playlist. Now every station will do it differently. Excuse me, differently. However, in our case, we like to do it where every music genre is its own playlist. So we have modern hip hop, we have Hawaiian hip hop, uh, southern hip hop, rhythmic hip hop, classic hip hop, R&B, and etc. Japanese music, and new hits, modern hits, old hits, new music, uh, Afro beats, Caribbean, etc. You can do it however you want, but this is our method of how we do it. And we have, but each station has its own playlist for organization purposes. And all the ads and promos are in one folder, and power intros also. Um, that's how we do it, but you could do it differently. All right. So now, let's go to media type. Media type is where like the type of music or file that your file is in. So we have music, imaging, commercials, station IDs, pre-recorded music, uh, weather information, and also uh, mixes like remixes or live ops, something like that. And media field is something we've never touched with, but this is if you want uh, miscellaneous things in like your song details. So let's say you want maybe track number, or maybe you want like uh, something like composer, something help you better organize if you are into that. But we don't do that. So now once we're on this page, we can go to upload media. And once we're in upload media, we're going to go to our files. So here's our files, right? So we're going to drag a song. Let's say we want to put, um, let's say I want to put this one, Katy Perry, and here it is. Now I already have album art and title and artist from the file itself. But if you don't have if you don't have all the fields, or if you want the full field, you can click autofill metadata, and that will pull it up from Spotify, and then you can go here and you can select it, and boom, it autofills. And let's say this song is going to be old hit music, so we're going to put it as a hit classic. We're going to put it as media type. We're going to put it music, as it is music. And then, we're going to put it as adult contemporary, because that is also what this song is in, Dark Horse. Ignore this song. I put that before. So if you are still on a session and you go back to the upload page, it will show up what songs you have uploaded until you get rid of your current logged in session or your current session. Um, but now this is perfectly in. You can now click submit, upload correction, and now it would upload it, and then it's already uploaded right now, and now it's gonna process inside of their servers, because this platform copies your raw and compressed audio and puts it into a compressed file for copy for um, copying node purposes. If you if because they store two copies of the same software for redundancy, so they do that for a reason. Um, so now that we have it uploaded, we can now, because it was checked marked, right? So now we can go find the song here. Where was it? Dark Horse. Oh, I uploaded it twice. Okay. So, let's pick this one right here. You can of course right click it also, add to playlist, download, and edit. Now edit will bring up a menu where you can also edit the song name and not stuff. Media field if you have a specific media, like something, and you can also restrict the song per specific times if you don't want it at midnight for some reason, or and you can also download it here too. Now you can also go back to the song, right? Actually, I'll pick a different song. I'll actually pick this one, Little Tekka. I love this song. You can click Open in Queue Editor, and that brings up a small window right here, and you can play the song. So if you know radio, you know what all this is, right? Start, fade out, hook. intro, outro. So you can start the song, right? And then you can, so essentially, that song starts here. So you can now put the intro, put that flag, and then we'll put it as 21 seconds. So now you know that there's 21 seconds in the song, so that will show up in the automation. So that is how to upload media in Xtra.Audio and how to manage media. And again, oh, I also forgot, you can also click that and you can add to playlist, and you can add it to a new playlist if you don't want it in one playlist, for example. And that's how you do it. Oh, also forgot to mention, for jingles, what we like to do with jingles and imaging is we like to we like to make we like to put a mix value here. So what that does is it will make it to where it will cross fade into the next song. All right? So that's how you do the cue and music management. So thanks so much for watching. On the next episode will be more about how to actually program your station.